Okay, we're on. Across the street, right behind the south corner.
There's 8633 Mike, Atlantic Mass Road.
Yes, sir. All right, Dr. Taxi, 837. Yes, sir.
There's 8633 Mike, Atlantic Mass Road.
You can get 2 across if you need to. That's a heavy going.
Get that 88 behind that. Well, I may get it. If he gets up on time, I may get it. Oh, they both going to the right. Under guard. Left. You're on 21. Hold short. 27 right. You got any more to get across there? No. All right now. Up 949. Turn left next taxi. Right contact the current. 194. That'll be on 95 kilo. You're going to be ready to go behind the DC to get off the right. Free, Mike. Yes, sir. This time across. That's 922. Thank you. 175. Kilo Charlie, right to continue approach, traffic and position, be rolling short.
Also, Wright was sentenced on February 15, 1963 at Freehold, New Jersey to serve a 15 days. In addition to what you have covered in the press and the media yourselves, they have spent the last 50 been separated from their families for over 3 days. And to respond to your questions. Now, as these folks are seated here, Kubel, next Darrell Henderson, next Cheryl Elsie Ross. Well, if I make a mistake on one of these middle names, I'm really in trouble, am I not? Captain William May. Now, Shirley Ann Morgan, thank you. Jamie J. Mays, and next to me, Leanne Marie Arnfield. Captain Mays, if we may, we'd appreciate your speaking to these folks.
Maybe if you can start off by asking any questions that you might be interested in. Maybe that would be the best way.
Captain May, was there ever any indication to you from any of the hijackers that they wanted to see any particular personalities in Algeria, such as Elvis?
Yes, they did.
You ever cocked a gun?
One time.
When?
On the ground in Miami.
Was it at your head then, or?
No, I think it was at the stewardess's head.
What kind of stewardess?
Yes, she was sitting behind me.
Which stewardess?
Miss Mays.
Why did they do that? What was the provocation?
That was a threat. They thought their instructions were not going to be carried out.
How did you first know you had a hijack?
Approximately halfway to Miami, approximately over Savannah, I went back to the lavatory, and as I came out of the lavatory, the stewardess was in the forward buffet with one of the hijackers, which I didn't know at this time. And I asked her for a coffee, and he turned around and pointed a gun and says, they want you in the cockpit.
How did you know it was marijuana? Did they say so, or do you recognize it?
I didn't recognize it. I asked him what the awful smell was. He said it was marijuana.
They identified it as marijuana?
Yes.
Did they stay in your cockpit throughout the flight?
In and out. Usually there was at least one in the cockpit.
Could you recall for us some of their conversation, not necessarily to you, but among themselves?
No, not really. It was just a general conversation. Nothing.
Did they ever disagree among themselves about anything?
Yes, I think one of them wanted to go with the $500,000 that was first offered, and the fellow that was in the cockpit the most wanted to hold out for the $1 million.
Did any of them ever say what they wanted to do with that?
No, they didn't.
Were you allowed off the plane in Algeria?
Yes. When we arrived in Algeria, the airplane was surrounded by armed militiamen, and I found out later they were concerned about possibility of sky marshals on our aircraft.
Captain, did you form any?
Excuse me, what do you mean? Scott, what they were concerned?
They apparently didn't get the word there was only hijackers. They didn't know who else was on there. They thought it might be skyjack American guards on the airplane that would possibly.
Did they take off the hijackers at gunpoint?
I had to remain in my seat. I couldn't see this. This was going on behind me. There was a good bit of delay there in Algeria.
Did you form any conclusion as to why they were, quote, going to see their brothers in Algeria? Was there much about any conversation about revolutionary talk, or?
They said they were black revolutionaries, and America was a decadent society, and they didn't want to live here anymore.
Captain, you're in command of that. You're going to be in command of other airplanes soon. What should be done to stop this, in your opinion?
I'm sure everything that can possibly be done is being done, and I don't have any opinion on that.
How many of them were armed, and with what?
You think any of your crew members have changed their minds about teaming or flying through?
Wonder if we can ask the old lady just to remain over here until it's time.
Captain, you plan to fly back to Miami this evening?
Not this evening. It's indefinite. I haven't decided.
All?